as it's moving.
All right, well, they're going to continue to kind of push on through it. Svaki all the way up top. Dyrvig just playing the high ground. Poison traps being dropped on down, making sure, hey, if you're going to land on top of me, you're going to take a bunch of damage right now. As this is a look from the top down of exactly where it all stacks up. By far the healthiest duo remaining in this game. Realistically, no one above 150 HP. And here comes the Rockets raining down from above. One or two players stuck in the zone.
Double miniguns. You'll love to see it.
Jet's taking the high ground, though. Jet has taken the high ground. Can he wind up getting the engagement? No. Dyrvig turns. Pump shotgun to the dome. And this should be it here. A 2v1v1. 400 combined HP. Minigun, rocket launcher. Ben, you wanted to see it. Here it is.
They're delivering, and then some. There's the game. The Victory Royale. 9 eliminations, plus the 10 points for the Victory Royale, Jack. A 19-point game to start your day. How do you feel after that?
You are screaming, I think. I think you're screaming, and you're realizing that, hey, that's our buffer for right now. You got to keep consistent, but right now, definitely one of the top-placing teams on the European leaderboards. Hopping to our second game we're going to cover. 58 players remaining now as the storm begins to push. Loot Boy Scram. 3 eliminations, the most right now in the lobby.
I just want to point out super quick, too, I didn't know that was how that game ended, just for everybody watching at home. I really just wanted to see more minigun. I can't believe they both were lasering with a minigun at the very end of that match. That's ridiculous.
Hey, Ben, you're a prophet.
Europe, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You can see the future. A beautiful knock right there from the Stinks. And what is so... Wait, what?
He got both of them. The proximity, they were right on the edge, stuck in each of their own boxes, and he picks up 2 right there with a pair of stink grenades.
All right, well, there you see right there. You can't ask for much more, but back to the throwables, the stink grenades. When you get that knock, the Stinks make sure that there is no way that this player can wind up resurrecting their down teammate. And it's like peace of mind knowing, hey, it's not like normal where you have to kind of push out and the turbo builds. You know, you're having to fight a turbo build. No, you just throw a stink and know there is no way that they can stick this resurrection right now. So you basically got yourself a guaranteed point.
Season Joy both beaming out their own windows. Gets a knock there, 59 meters. There is that zip line in the zone, so some of those players that were stuck on the opposite side, once the zone starts to push, if they want to play it real risky, they can use the zip and push out across, but that's probably not going to be the case. That elimination does go down. So he's picking up his first. That's 1 for this duo. 45 players, 27 duos left. They're pretty far out from placement points still. We're going to see a lot of matches today, Jack, that play out much longer with more players late game than we've seen from yesterday, because today's the day that counts even more. Not that yesterday wasn't a big one, but this is punching your ticket to New York City for the World Cup Grand Finals. This is an opportunity for, like you said, quite a bit of money, not only for placement here, but even just making it to the World Cup. That's a chunk of change in itself.
Oh, absolutely. And you can tell right now, Season Joy, I think they were questioning, should we go for it? Should we go for it? Now they do, and here comes the W key right on through that floor. Elimination on 1. Did they find the other? Couldn't actually tell.
Powa is hiding up in another section. You see he's holding the edit, I believe, on the pyramid above him for just a moment there. He's not going to be able to rotate out too quickly. Season Joy still down underneath. I believe only 1 baller between the 2 of them now. One of them was very broken. Looks like it got broken. Dark rolling through as you have a number of players hanging out in their own little structures right now. 39 players, 24 duos remaining.
Simo with 1 above. Whiffs that first edit right there. Was trying to see if he could potentially spot this one. Did get a launch pad. He tries to use it, but he gets blocked by the stairs. Some good damage on this player just in front. There's the knock, and I like this a lot. Instead of immediately thirsting, going to run forward, because now when this elimination winds up coming on through, he'll gain the HP back instead of taking more storm damage. Fortunately, still 1 player behind him, and he's not going to be a happy camper after that one, as there's still someone that was tack lost behind in the zone.
Down to 20 teams. This circle is going to start getting aggressive. If they get a movement over the volcano, it looks like they're okay right now with the direction that it's rotating, basically straight south, almost a little southeast. If we get one that moves over the volcano, you're going to have a lot of players get stuck moving. Moving up the edge of that, especially if we get closer to the top.
Yep.
Those steep inclines can be very difficult, especially if you're low on mats. Especially if you're low on HP, the storm will be right there.
One player goes inside that box and meets their demise. 5 eliminations right now for this duo of Ketsid and Snazy. Ketsid places the pyramid on themselves, popping that mini. I think they just shared some materials now, so continue to build on forward. Having to watch their back again. Late game Fortnite in these moments of tunneling, snaking on through. It is one of the most insane scenarios in all competitive gaming. You need to be so alert that it's tough to explain what happens without actually playing it yourself, right, Ben? It's like if you've never competed in a moment like this and this intense of an end game, you actually can't comprehend